All right, guys, what's going on? Today's Thursday, and we have this stream to discuss and talk about the biggest events in 2025 to address the what happened in the immigration field that gives us, some food for the consideration. Okay, some thoughts for the consideration. All right. So, but first things first, guys. And I believe it's really important to discuss this thing because you're already hearing the information on this from other sources, but I believe because we are leaders in this industry and we are filing a lot of talent cases, EB2NW and business visas, we have the best information about what's happening in the industry. And right now, there's huge pushback from USCIS on approving the petitions, guys. And there we go again, right? It's always been getting harder with years to get the approvals, and we've always been able to adjust to the new circumstances. But today, it just leaped in difficulty adjustment. Okay, just like Bitcoin, guys. Every month there is a difficulty adjustment depending on how many miners enter the network. Same here. This immigration system has a difficulty adjustment. Okay, and the difficulty adjustment is based on how many approvals are they getting in the system, and also the average, the standard of the average case. All right, so no one is giving us that cube, that measure of which we can go and say, hey, this is a good case, this is not a good case. The law is specifically designed to give the subjective assessment of those cases, which means that we are in unknown sometimes regarding how USCIS is perceiving those cases at this point. And right now there's a big push on the subjective part on the overall merit determination. Okay, huge pushback. And it's been going for about 2 months, and we already adjusting the processes in the company because yes, we want to file the case for 6 months, within 6 months, but it's more important for us to get the result. So we reassessed our approach, and if things do not change by October, November, and this would be the new okay, the new reality, then a big reform and in the processes is going to take place. Okay, because we have to adjust to the new difficulty, because again, the approval is more important for us than the term, how fast it's going to happen. Okay, so this is the new reality, and you guys need to be prepared for this new reality and be ready to adjust yourself, provided the new strategy and new approach. Okay, so this is the and as always, guys, there is no good news. Okay, there's no good news. There is optimism about the future, of course, but right now all news are really bad about immigration, even the legal immigration. You see how tight and how aggressive USS is behaving, and of course, the optimism is that we're gonna still be getting those approvals. Okay, one way or another. All right, so let's talk about let's do the recap, guys. Let's do the recap. Let's start with fresh things. Okay, yesterday USCIS tweeted on X that by day 250, more than 2 million illegal aliens, they call them, have left the United States of America. Okay, and of course, some of them were deported, some of them were voluntarily leaving the country, and of course, this is a big number, guys. I'm sorry. There's rain in Miami today. It's from morning, and the rain affects me. I'm a child of the sun, so the rain brings me down back to earth. Okay, so 2 million, guys. This is insane. Okay, you do the math. How many people were departed each day for these 250 days? This is a big number. Okay, and it's gonna continue. So I would not be surprised that by the end of term of Trump, 10 to 15 million people would be deported. This is a huge hit for U.S. economy because all these people were ready to work for lower salaries, so cheaper labor force, and that would a contributing factor for the inflation because U.S. employers will have to pay the U.S. salaries, increasing the prices for services and goods. All right, so. I don't know. I disagree. I disagree with some things, and this is very philosophical. Okay, this is there's always dilemma in those questions. Okay, so another hot news today is that U.S. government is canceling U.S. visas to people celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Okay, guys, I've been saying this for a long time. That yes, U.S. is a democracy and there is a free speech and everything, but it's only for U.S. citizens and the green card holders. If you have a visa, H1, B1, B2, O1, L1, E2, J1, M1, whatever visa you have, this is a privilege, not the right. This is the privilege, not the right. Okay? Which means that this could be revoked at any moment. All right? So what does it practically mean? If you do something that's against US policy or US government just doesn't like, they can take that visa really fast from you. So do not be stupid. Do not participate on your F1 visas, on your CPTs, OPTs, H1s, in anything that's against of the US policies. Okay, like Hamas, or those type of things, like supporting Palestine, using your Facebook, Twitter, going on the demonstrations. Don't do these stupid things. Right now, okay? You don't have to, guys. You don't have to. Your future is more important right now, especially if you're on a visa, because they revoking those visas right and left. So watch what you post on your social media. Watch where you're going with all these demonstrations and meetings and all those things. Again, you're in this country by the privilege, not by the right. So how aggressive they treat you, you don't want to deal with this. Okay, you don't want to deal with this. So don't do anything ridiculous. Don't support those. Even if you support those organizations, don't be public about this. Don't write anything on your social media. Don't join the demonstrations. Don't do the graffiti on the backyard of your neighbor. And things like that, right? Like don't participate in those. That's my best advice. All right. Okay. And again, guys, I'm gonna repeat it. I know some of you come every time, and you heard it. Do not beat up your spouses, guys. Do not beat up your spouses. It's wrong for so many reasons, and there's one big reason. You could be deported just by doing this. Okay, so and don't do any criminal violations. Don't drive when you're drunk. Right now, like never, those things are really important. Always been important. Now more important than ever. All right. Soon the DV lottery is coming in, guys, right? DV lottery, the green card lottery is going to happen soon. So as always, I encourage you to participate. I encourage that. But what I do not encourage is relying on those results. And right now, the approval, the chance of you getting approved, going off 55,000 green cards divided by 20 million people who participated last year, this number always grows. So over 20 million are going to be participating. Your chances are 0.25%. Okay, so you cannot bet on that. Right? You cannot bet on that. So do not bet, participate, you, your spouse, no problem. What changed from last year regarding the DV lottery? You're going to be charged $1 to participate in this event, and this is a good news for you guys. Okay, there are good news. I take back what I said in the beginning. There are good news. So that $1 fee is gonna eliminate, I don't know how many, up to 50% of people participating in this. Because first of all, many people that participate cannot pay that $1. There is no means. They don't have cards, they don't have bank, they sanctioned by the US government, the country is sanctioned, so they will not be able to pay that fee, giving you more chances to be selected. Again, I don't know how many people will not be able to do this. I will be curious, guys. Next year, they will release the data of how many people filed for DV. So last year it was 19 and change. Let's round up 20 million. I'm sure that number is going to drop. Okay, so I'll be curious to see how many people don't have banking don't have access to banking in the world, and that will show that $1 thing. Very smart on behalf of US government. It's nothing, but if you cannot pay it, what you gonna do? So yes, be ready to pay that $1 for the DV lottery registration. Yes, it's non-refundable. And by the way, the $330 DV application fee for the selected people is still there, right? It's not gonna change, so you will have to pay that in the future. All right. What else happened? Those are the fresh news, guys. These are the hot hot bakery, right? That's what's going on right now. What else happened for the past 10 months of this year? Well, the travel ban, the new Trump's travel ban was a big event. 12 countries been fully banned. And which are they? Afghanistan, Haiti, Iran, among those that have some moves with immigration, and partially or restricted ban on Cuba, Turkmenistan, Burundi, other countries. I guess Turkmenistan and Cuba are the bigger ones, and they have some restrictions. Does not apply. This ban, guys, does not apply for green card holders from those countries. It does not apply for current visa holders or status holders. And depending on which country you're from, you will be able to extend your statuses or visas or not. Okay, so no good news for the people from those countries, unless you have a dual citizenship. Like let's say I have a client who's a good engineer from Iran, and he also has UK passport. Okay, so he was very concerned about this, but because of UK passport, he's good. So another citizenship will help you to deal with this. All right, further, $250 visa integrity fee. So starting October 1st, 2025, all of you filing for the US visas in the embassy will have to face the $250 per person fee, which is refundable, right? Which is refundable. And of course, you get it refunded once you comply with your status and you come back to your country, right? I don't know how it's gonna be implemented, guys. I think this is crazy. Unless they know exactly how this is going to work, how the process of getting that money back. So, but be ready to pay. Be ready to pay that fee every time you file for the non-immigrant visas. And I don't know if they're gonna re-roll if you have to refile. So let's say you have H1B and you have EB2 approved, so you're extending H1. Do you have to pay that fee every time, and every time it gets refunded, or you can re-roll it for the renewals? I don't know. I think this will be smart. Well, financially, it's smart to make you pay every time and extend the process of refunding it back to you, because U.S. government can use that money to buy the bonds, their own bonds, and make money on it, right? That's how the banks work. But the practical way for you would be re-rolling that fee. Okay, we don't know yet. They will let us know. Okay. The H1B reform, guys, it's coming, guys, and it's not gonna be a lottery anymore. It's gonna be the auction. Okay, it's gonna be the auction. We don't know if it's gonna affect the current H1B holders. It may. I suspect it will not, but it may. Okay, we cannot rely that it's not gonna affect. What's going to happen? Now, they will be giving H1 visas only to the top earners, or to the top payers, rather. What companies in the US will be able to offer the top salaries, competitive salaries in the market, will be getting those foreign employees. Guys, things are going to get mad. All right? And you'd be like, oh my God, Stanislav, my last hope to come on US or stay here on H1 visa are gone. So I'm done. I'll have to go back. Don't rush the donkeys, guys. Don't rush the donkeys. O1 visa is gonna shine bright like a diamond. Okay? Trust me. You will see increase in O1s if past year we had like 25-30,000 of them approved. You will see the jump to 100,000 immediately. Why? Because those who qualify for H1 will also qualify for O1, of course, with the proper strategy and approach to the case. That's what we do. And of course, those of you on F1s, OPT, CPT, that would be the only one viable option for you. The only one. Nothing else. Of course, there would be exceptions. Someone will qualify for L1, maybe some for E2, very small percentage, maybe J1, maybe something else. But guys, all of you, those H1 dreamers, let's call you this way, will be getting O1s. With me, okay? With me, because American attorneys, they do not take your cases because they don't believe in them and they don't know how to improve them. They don't have those resources. So basically, take it or leave it approach. We help you build your case, okay? By the way, guys, get the free evaluation right now if you have not. I drop you the link in the chat, and all you need to do is to click on it, fill out the form, send it to me. And within 2 days, I'll get back to you with assessment of your case, okay? And give you the chances, give you the criteria, the type of the visa. But if you are on non-immigrant visa, regardless which one that is, unless it's O1 already, you have to check your case of O1 against O1, okay? And the future EB1A, because that's the transition. Guys, trust me, if you procrastinate right now, you will lose so much money in the future. You will waste a lot of resources. Do not do this. Things gonna get worse. So do it now or never. Okay, that's your approach, guys. Now or never. Since now or no, because you see what's going on, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to put panic in your head. I'm looking at the reality and I'm giving you the facts. I'm supporting my argument very well. Okay, so now or never, get a free evaluation, because if you wait, you're wasting your time and your life. Okay, let's see. I'll have more news. Let's see what Gabriela has to say. And of course, I don't know what you guys coming to listen to my voice, to listen to the news, maybe looking some positive things, but I need your input. I need your input, because I feel like I'm a parrot, you know, just like I'm on a radio show. Give me your questions. Give me your, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I want you to see who's here first, because Gabriela is coming to all my streams and she's giving the questions. So I like Gabriela. What are you guys doing? Watching, or maybe you're busy with your work. Give me something. Give me something. Okay, Gabi, how do you think the U.S. immigration will look the next year? So I was kind of answering this question. I was answering these questions, guys. Things gonna get worse. They are getting worse. How low we're gonna go, I don't know. Come back in 6 months so I could assess. But the prior 10 months showed me and you. Nothing good is coming at us. Nothing good. So yes, that's how it's gonna go. And Trump administration is nowhere around showing some love for legal immigrants. Although we're still getting approvals, guys. We're still getting. I just got EB1A approved yesterday for my client from Israel. We got him O1 visa. A few years ago, they came to the US. I built a strategy for EB1A. We filed the case 1 month ago. We got annoyed. Of course, we got annoyed. Notice of intent to deny. Okay, just among the other dozens of noids, everybody were getting hundreds of noids. And we took the case back. I rearranged it. I applied some new approaches to it. We refiled it and got approval. Guys. Anyone in this world can tell me, how can you, with the same case, yes, we played some games in that case, in the refiling, but it's basically the same case. How do you go from Noid to approval? How? Anyone? Gabriela, maybe you know. I don't know who else here. Guys, let me know. You have the thoughts. How is it possible? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with, right? That's what we're dealing with right now. We got 2 more EB1As last week. One in jiu-jitsu coach, one Argentinian tango coach. So there we go. A bunch of O1s. One E2 from Spain. O1 from UK, the latest startupper. So we're getting those approvals. We're getting them. It's just getting harder and more financially involved for you guys. So do not mess with this. Do things right now. Gabriela, did your approval rate drop under Trump administration? By the way, not really. It became more expensive to approve the cases. That's all. Because we need to refile them. And you guys have to pay every time the government fee. $3,800. $3,800. And I believe it's $3,820 or $3,850. So this is like, it's a casino, guys. It's a casino. You put it on the black, you got a red, you have to double your stake to get that money back that you lost. So you guys know it, right? You can always be the winner in the roulette in a casino if you know how to stop and if you can double your bet every time you lose, right? So you put $1, you lost. Next time to be in profit, you gotta put $2. If you lost again, $4. If you lost again, $8. So it's 50-50 every time, right? So here is not like that. You don't have to pay twice as much, but you gotta put those 3,800 plus shipping plus printing the case. So $4,000 plus to refile the case and get another officer to review it. And that could happen 3 times in a row, guys. I'm sorry. It's not me who comes up with these rules. We're playing the rules of the government. So imagine refiling your case right now 3-4 times could easily be just the government fee, $15,000, $10,000 to $15,000 for nothing. Okay, for nothing. When that case was supposed to be approved in the beginning, but there we go. That's what's going on. So because we're finding the ways, the original ways to get new things in the case, we're still getting those approvals longer and more expensive. Yes, Gabriela, it is ridiculous from no to approval. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, a few more news, guys. A few more news. Another news that shaked up the industry, that US government is reviewing all 55 million US visa holders for inconsistencies, for the violations, for the crimes and everything like that. And guys, I've seen that. They're really doing this. Maybe not all 55 million, but they do it, and they do it. And how does it manifest? It manifests in deportation and removal proceedings notes. Like clients getting the removal proceedings notes. Like, hey, we're deporting you. Please come on this date to this immigration court, and you better come with your lawyer. Okay, and of course, no one is ultimately getting deported who has explanations for whatever's going on, but that raises your stress level and your expenses. Guys, more money. US government wants your money. US government kind of is challenging you on your financial stability. Only those who can financially afford to deal with these things will be able to stay in the US. If you don't make that money, if you don't have financial resource to fight the system, you will be gone. Okay? So again, only US wants only talented people who can bring benefit and who have money. All right? No more, no less. Okay, what else? Okay, appointments for immigrant, non-immigrant visas. Yes, there was big news again. Nothing really changed. So you guys will have to go to the embassy for your interview. All right, Gabriela, the fact that one office can reject a petition, the other will approve it, inconsistency. Yeah, not only one, you'll be surprised. That case from no to approval of our client from Israel, it was the same office, Gabriela. It was Nebraska office. So, yes, even the same office. And guys, that's why in the beginning of my career, I gave up on litigation. I wanted to be a trial attorney. And I still love it. I like the concept of going to court and representing my clients. But because I saw that in the same courthouse, let's say 17th Circuit here in Broward County in Florida, different judges have different rules. And the same judge on the same facts can make a different ruling. Right? So different cases, but same facts could be different rulings. So inconsistency. So there is a subjectivity that, and how do you explain it to your client? Okay? How do you explain it to your client? You cannot. Right? The client will think that you're not a professional or something is wrong with you, but this is the reality. So I didn't wanna practice litigation trial. It's not my thing. If you need a good litigation attorney, I will get you the names. But in immigration, it was more or less consistent, unless it became not consistent right now. Okay? There's always been inconsistencies, but not to this level as we're facing right now. So when you file your cases and you get an RFE or not, don't be disappointed. Get in line with everybody else, get in the same room, with thousands of people like you, and we're gonna deal with this. All right, guys, I'm done for today. I don't see any more questions, so wish you a good end of the week. Come next Thursday, we're gonna do more news and more fresh updates on what's going on with this craziness. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.